As the domestic seasons around Europe and around the world have come to a close, focus is starting to switch to the international scene and this summer's Gold Cup. That's right. Who has the best kit of each and every one of the countries taking part in this year's tournament? Today, we're going to find out. That's right, folks. Back once again with another video. Today, we're going to rank all home kits for this year's CONCACAF Gold Cup from hit to bloody shit. That's right. Who is, of course, the best dressed team out there? We'll take a look at all of it in a second. Of course, if you're new, where you been? Smash your subscribe and your subscribe for Blackburn Rovers, Gold Cup, World Football. We're going to all hear under one Rooski. That's right. So today, we're doing a tier list. That's right. I'm ranking each and every one of the kits that are taking part in this summer's spectacular. What am I talking about? Well, I'll show you. Just 1 second. Big shout out to the members and the patrons. You know who you are. So here we go. Let's jump on in and take a little look at the Vortex, which is the tier list system. I haven't done one of these in a while, but I thought it's a perfect time to take a look at them. Now, disclosure here. We are just looking at the home kits. There is one missing. So let me know who that one is down below. If you can be a football genius, you'll tell me. Maybe I can figure it out myself. So, okay, coming at you random order, we're going to rank them from S being the elite, and of course D being dreadful. That's right. So we're going to start with Guatemala. That's right. I'm going to have a quick close look at this bad boy. And again, we're only going off of these images to see what it is. I did do a preview for each and every one of the countries taking part in this summer's spectacular. I had a quick look at the kits then. And of course, this is a better look at them now. That's right. Again, just the home kits. And this is Guatemala. I think it's a pretty good kit. It's like I'm not big on sashes, Umbro. And of course, there's some Aztec-y kind of stuff featuring in there. And of course, alongside the badge and the color scheme, it's a good kit. I'd even probably say it's an A-grade kit. Because when you do see some of these other ones, you might think, what on earth are they wearing? So I'm going to put it in A, S, B. So my plan here is to feature the best kits in A. And then if we have 3 or 4 of them at the end of it, we'll put maybe half of them and see which is actually the best and put them in the S tier to see which is actually the best. Next up, we have Dominican Republic. That's right, coming at you. Here they are. They have a cross feature in them. Dark colors for them. Not the biggest fan of this. It does feature all the colors of their emblem as well, the dark blue, the white, and the red splashes on the sides here. This is an okay kit, but realistically, it's a little bit, of course it's unique. It's definitely unique, but I just think it just looks a little tacky, to be fair. So we're going to put it into the next up. We do have Canada, one of the heavyweights, you would say, for this tournament. They're all red gear, Nike swoosh. Now, again, this is my own personal opinion. I'm not the biggest fan of crests down the middle. I just don't like it. It looks a little bit off. And then when you double it up with, of course, the manufacturer down the middle, it just adds for a little tackiness. So, good, strong, lovely red, dark red. Some other issues with it as well is the sleeves. Why don't you just go all the way around? But yeah, I'm not a fan, and honestly, I think this is one of the worst shirts available. Sorry, Canada, I do got a soft spot for you, and I hope you do well in this tournament, but your kit is shit. That's right. We go to Suriname next. Now, we've got this lovely fella here, who is, of course, our model for this instance. It's a green and white jersey. Of course, it has the old Suriname badge on there. It's an okay shirt, but realistically, it does lack a little quality in the end. Of course, some of these federations are like Canada, do have a bit more money coming in. So, but from what they can do with it, Suriname, I think this is an okay kit. But realistically, it's just going to be a C. Unfortunately, I'd like to push it higher, but I'm just going from my own taste. Now, here we have a contender, and it is El Salvador coming at you with this pretty sharp-looking blue Umbro kit. Nice collar, nice button-up appearance as well, and the big ES El Salvador on the thing. So this one, I believe, is a serious shirt, and I'm going to slide it in to the A bracket. I think that's a very good-looking kit, and I'm hoping to see it in full glory in this summer's tournament. Next up, we do have another Central Crest kit. And this is going to give me a bit of a headache because I don't like Central Crest, but I do like the look of this kit. It's a step up. It's a step up from Canada for sure. Gold and black, they do knock up a good shirt. The badge has also got a bit of its own flair. I'm gonna stick to my guns a little bit on this one. Of course, if it wasn't central crested, I think we would have probably a winner. I think this would be a winner. I'm gonna put it in the B bracket here. I'm gonna stick on my guns, like I said, with the central crest. Not a fan, so we will go and slide that sucker in there. And it's a good shirt. I like it, but unfortunately, it's central crests. Not good in my eyes. Next up, we go to Guadalupe. Yeah, coming at you right here, right now with this red shirt. Tempo is the manufacturer. It is pretty basic, appearing anyway, a bit Sunday League stuff. And again, when you've got the lower finance nations, they haven't got the Nikes or what have you, so they've got to make do what they have. And again, it's just one of those. It's a C grade. It's not going to get me off my seat with a wow factor, but hey, it's not bad. It's not terrible, but you know, considering what we're working with. Next up, we go the Reggae Boys, and this is their home kit. It's Jamaica Me Crazy. It's a solid kit. Of course, traditional colours are there. We like to see the traditional colours. We don't like to see them going off. I think I heard something about Brazil playing in red. Golly, what's that all about? But this is a solid kit, and again, just like Mexico, it's just decent. It's nothing out of this world. I'm going to slide you into the B. It's just not that epic. Next up, we have Costa Rica. They're coming at you with this kit here. Adidas, bit of a mind-bending shirt with everything on the chest there. It's good. I think it could have been better, but it's definitely one of the better shirts in this one. I'm going to slide it, for argument's sake, into the A column. Again, it's got the traditional colours. It's definitely a little bit more unique about where it's at. So let's go to Trinidad and Tobago, man. That's right. Capelli is the thing. Is the manufacturer here? It's not the best. It's got the colours though. It's the traditional red, black, and a bit of splash of white in there. From what it's worth, again, no, it's pretty basic. And again, I do think some of these, the ones that are not scoring that well, I think when I've had a quick look, their away kits are actually much better represented than their home kits. So again, I'm not too much of a fan of that Trinidad shirt. Next up, we have Honduras. They're coming at you as well. Now, this is a pretty simplistic shirt, and sometimes the simplest shirts are the best. I like the trim on the neck. I think it's pretty good. Again, it could be perfect if this trim was to go around the arms there, around the sleeves. But very good, white, blue. Just don't eat spaghetti with it. That's all I say with all white shirts. And that is a pretty snazzy looking shirt. Honduras in a good spot right there. Let's go to Saudi Arabia. That's right, the guest nation in this summer's tournament. Green, very Germany away kit feel to this one. And it's a good one. I do like this kit. And again, this is a wild card because it is a guest nation and not necessarily a CONCACAF country. So, but because we're grading it on the Gold Cup, I'm going to put it up there in A. It's a good one. Adidas as well, hitting them out of the park in this one. So a good couple representations there from Adidas and what they can to produce when, of course, they're given a bit of license to roam. Panama next. We're running out of space, but we are here. Panama, of course, let's make it a little bit bigger. Of course, not the best picture to make do with it. The badge does stand out. Red, of course, Panama red, should we say, and very bold and in your face. Not the best picture, but it's a solid shirt, but it isn't a contender for the best. So it's a B. So in good company there. And I think the last couple, we go with the United States. They've gone with an all-white kit. Nike, of course, the badge is the USA badge. It's decent. It's quality. It is all white, but I do really like what they've done with the neck here. It's a very good thing. And again, the sleeves could be a little bit better, but that's just my own personal preference. It's a clean white shirt. It's very good. It's very, it's a safe one, and I think the USA should be up there in the A bracket. But are they elite? Well, we'll see in a second. We got one more, and that is Curacao. And they're coming at you with a Scottish infused blue and white. Now, Curacao, again, one of the lesser funded nations, but they come with a punch. And I do think that's a good shirt and a good it's a contender as well. I'm going to slide that in there. So we have a few good shirts here. We are missing one nation, and I think my mathematics will say it is who is missing? Guadalupe, Guatemala. Do we have Guatemala? Maybe it's Guatemala that we're missing. No, Guatemala are there. Honduras are there. El Salvador. I don't know who we're missing, but let me know in the comments. So we have 3, 6, 7. I'd like to put at least 3 in the superior tally here, and we're going to start with El Salvador. I think that was the best kit in my eyes. I think that is very, very good. I do like the Saudi Arabian home kit as well. I think that's pretty swanky. And then we're going to have to condense these down. I'm going to rule out Guatemala. I'm going to rule out USA, and I'm going to rule out Costa Rica. It's between these two. To be fair, I'm probably going to go with Honduras. I think they do have a really good kit. I am a simple man and do like simple things, and that is what I think about the Gold Cup home kits. Of course, tier list ranking complete. Let me know your thoughts and opinions about that. Do you agree? Do you disagree? And of course, let me know who the missing country is down below. We'll do the away kits very, very soon, but until then, subscribe, smash the like, catch you later. We're done.